Hello everyone. So today we are going to have a beautiful conversation about self-care. And self-care for who? Black girls, yes. Okay, because for black girls we're always other mothering, right? We're always helping the community, we're always helping friends, we're always at our jobs doing a lot, right? And so since the recent event with Simone Biles, even Naomi Osaka, right? Saying, hey, you know what, I need to step away. This is not going to work, right? My mental health is important. It's something that I think so many of us, we need to be doing, right? Because so many times we feel like if we're not in labor to someone else, hey, we're not being awesome, right? Or we feel guilty for not constantly doing something. But let me tell you something. When you're constantly in motion, when you're constantly, working and laboring for people, right? You get worn out, you get tired, and you get fed up. And you begin to really feel the effects of that physically, emotionally, psychologically, right? And so it's important that we're persevering and being the best that we can be, right? Wherever we may be, right? Under whatever circumstance that we may be under, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to take care of us before we can take care of anyone else, right? And that is something that I feel like not too many people care to hear, especially when it pertains to black women, right? Black women, we are truly the ones that give so much to the earth. And I don't want to say just to America or to the West, but just to the earth itself. We give so much. We give so much to so many people, right? And it's just like, it's truly a gift that keeps giving, right? Because of our wisdom, our love, our care, and just who we are as black women. But we have to understand that as black women, that there must be boundaries in how we go about in the world, right? That it's okay to say, hey, I can't do this, or hey, I can't partner with you on this project, or hey, I cannot take up an extra shift at work, even if, hey, maybe you need to, but I can't take it. My body won't let me take it. Seriously, my body won't let me. No matter if you're in the Olympics, right? Simone Biles, right? Just like, I can't. If I go out there, right, as I am right now, I'm going to injure myself. I'm going to hurt myself. I'm not in that space. And I think that brutal honesty is, what is important, because, we have to be honest with ourselves before we can be honest with anyone else. And if we're not being honest, then then in private, there's things that we are going to have to deal with, right? And so many times, people say, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, or you're gonna end up crying while you're asleep or something like that, right? You have to take care of you, right? You have to make sure that you come first. And so before we keep going, there is a book that I recently bought that I think is just, it is black girl magic. I'm not trying to, but it's pure black girl magic, and what it conveys and tells us, right? About being a black girl, especially under the patriarchy. So, the game owes you. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, the game owes you. Okay. And so it's by Addie Sessions. Okay, Addie. And so Addie included a beautiful bookmark. Black Girl Magic. A beautiful bookmark. And so on page 89, okay, can we turn to our books, okay, to page 89. And so Addie is a wonderful person, just truly an amazing and wonderful person. But this particular portion of the chapter, I think is truly important as we're thinking about self-care and what it means as a black girl. And so she states, self-preservation is only the beginning. Self-maintenance is the thriving. Okay, well, You're like, what? I know. So self-preservation is only the beginning. Self-maintenance is the thriving. Remember, you are the center of your glorious world. You were somebody before and will be somebody 3 relationships down the line. And that's important that we really think about that, because sometimes we forget that there's nothing wrong with making ourselves the center of our own lives. That, you know, you don't have to always be in labor to other people. That you should not feel guilty for taking time out for you, for doing you, right? Because for black women, especially under the patriarchy, right, black women are consistently doing the work. There's not a time that we haven't done the work. Black women continuously, day after day after day after day after day, are doing the work, right? And so when we say, no, I need to rest, don't feel bad about that, right? And I mean, I think a lot of black women felt that from Naomi, felt that from Simone, because we've been there, right? Maybe not Olympians, but we've been there in that space that we keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and we give so much, right? We give so much, and sometimes we don't expect anything, you know? We don't expect anything back. But we give and we give because that's who we are, right? That's just, you know, because we come from a communal background, right? This is who we are. We're very, for many of us, we're very family oriented, right? We love to be around our friends, our communities, right? And so we have to sometimes say, you know what I need right now is this, but what I need tomorrow is that. And there's nothing wrong with either or, right? Because at the end of the day, you are the center of your glorious world. You are the center of your glorious world. And I don't think enough of us understand that, right? So it don't matter how you show up in the world. It don't matter if you're wearing a bonnet. Don't matter if you're wearing locks. Don't matter if you're wearing a wig. Don't matter if you're wearing a jerry curl. Okay? Don't matter how you show up, right? You're still glorious no matter what. Don't matter how you show up, right? It does not matter how you show up. Because as black women, we're just glorious beings. And that's just the truth, right? We're glorious no matter what. We're always putting out some kind of wisdom. We're always putting out some kind of truth. We're always putting out something for the world to take and be nourished by, nurtured, right? And that's just the honest truth. Black women continuously work and work and work, and we give and give and give and give and give, right? And we keep giving. But it's okay to say, no, I need to rest. No, I need to take time away from work. No, I cannot be on that project with you. No, I cannot, you know, be with the kids tonight. No, hello, babysitter. Hello, friend. You know, hey, I can't take on any additional chores. Hello. I can't take on more than what I can handle. And right now, I can't handle too much. And that's something that, for a lot of black women that I personally know, so many of us, right, including myself, we take on a whole lot. We take on so much. And sometimes we have to tell ourselves it's okay to rest. It's okay to just say, you know what, I can't. I don't have time. My body won't allow it. Even though, you know, being a strong black woman, no, that's not where it's at. No, not anymore. No, we're going to rest. We are going to take a rest. We are going to sit down, rest, or we're going to sleep, or we're going to do what makes us happy. And we're not going to feel bad about it. And that's just the honest truth. You are the center of your glorious world. Right? So instead of always feeling the need to take care of other people, take care of who? You. Hey. Take care of who? You. Hey. Right? Because if you don't, no one will. Right? No one's going to take care of you the way that you can take care of you. Right? We all are dealing with different things. We all are in different situations, circumstances, right? And so we know best how to navigate those spaces, right? And that's important. That's super, uber important that we realize that we ourselves as Black women, we don't have to feel the need to keep being in labor. Because that's what the world wants of us, right? Because we've given so much. Right? White supremacy don't want Black women to win. And we know that, right? We see that. But as Black women, if you don't know, I'm telling you now, you don't always have to be strong. You don't even have to be strong at all, actually. We have emotions. We're human beings. We can sit down. We can sleep. We can hang out with friends. We can, you know, hey girl, or whatever. You want to have some coffee or have some tea or have some chai, or, you know, whatever makes you feel like this is where you need to be. Right? Whatever sets your equilibrium, right? Whatever makes you feel all good and fluffy and cozy inside, that's what you do. Because no one else is going to do that for you but you. This is like a PSA, a public service announcement. Because for me, I know, like me, I know what it means to labor and labor and labor and labor, and to see other Black women laboring and laboring and laboring. You know, you might have mothers, aunts, cousins, girlfriends, colleagues that are always laboring, giving of themselves even when they're not asked to, right? Because we just feel like we got this, we've been had this, you know, we know about this, because Black women know about pretty much everything, because we've been forced to, right? We've been forced to do the labor. We've been forced to do what others don't want to do. We've been forced to figure out, theorize, comprehend, conceptualize things that people don't understand, will never understand. But because of where we're at, our positionality, the space that we're located in, right? I'm not saying that Black girls are monoliths, because we're not, right? We're not. But we have struggles that we understand. So my PSA announcement, right, or my public service announcement is that, hey, Black girl, you, the one right there, hey, Black girl joy, believe in that. Hone that there's nothing wrong with sitting down, laying down, crying, saying no, putting in that 2-week notice, you know, going on that vacation, you know, saving some coin, you know, for whatever you need to save that coin for, okay? You know, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey kids, you know, we're just gonna have fun today. You know, we're not gonna, or hey, you know, I'm gonna drop you off at mama's house because I need to have some time to myself. And there's nothing wrong with that, Black girl. Black girl, I see you and I love you. And Black girl, just know something, that, you know what, you don't always have to be strong. You don't owe that to anyone. You can sit out. You can sit out. It's okay. You can sit this one out, or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. So it's okay, Black girl. You don't have to be strong. You can be soft. You can feel sad. You can be human, right? That's pretty much what it is to be human. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be human, because sometimes this world will make you feel like to be a Black girl means you have to do the unimaginable, right? You have to make magic happen. You have to do the things that no human have ever done. You gotta be the superhero of the story, but you don't have to be. Black girl. Black girl, you are human. Black girl, you are human. Black girl, I see you. Black girl, you can say no. Black girl, you don't. No one, and I'm telling you, no one deserves your labor. That's your choice.